In the year of 2023, in the year of uncertainty with the rise of AI technology and all the strikes, it's good to know that on all fronts, whether good or bad, we can always look to the visage of one Mickey Mouse.
Haha.
Well, welcome everybody to a Disney production with Traveler's Tales. It's time for Mickey. Wild Mickey!
What?
We'll hear it in playback, don't worry.
Apologies.
You're fine.
Don't let the title fool you all. This is in actuality the PS1 version of Mickey Mania, the timeless adventures of Mickey Mouse.
Oh boy.
I had a feeling that animation looked different.
It does make me wonder why they bothered changing the name, though.
Not really sure about that, to be honest.
Well, supposedly, according to what James told us, a big thing is that although it's going to be more or less the same game, didn't you say that they actually, like, reworked or retooled the visuals from the ground up?
All the sprites were touched up, and there's a handful of like stuff that were more or less changed around, like all the like chase sequences and some of the more 3D-esque stuff. But since Doug, Sam, this is your first time seeing Mickey Mania in action, here's the name of the game. We got to go throughout a good handful of Mickey's timeless classics in order to save Pluto and take down the biggest, meanest Pete anyone has ever seen.
Oh boy.
Take him down.
Take him down throughout all stages of history, whether it be from the soon to be publicly domain Steamboat Willie, all the way up to the Prince and the Pauper, and several others in between.
Oh my god, Steamboat.
He sure loves tugging that horn.
I was about to say, that lasted a little longer than I remember it doing in the other versions.
Yeah, that... I'll say right off the bat, like, Mickey's Wild Adventure is, in many ways, should be considered the best version of the game, but I'd only say not entirely, because while, all the sprites were reworked, and some of the music's been retooled, and a lot of stuff like that, it still feels like one of those things where the main developers of Mickey Mania didn't, I guess... It feels like for lack of a better word, a side job for someone else to port to the PS1, if that makes any sense.
I guess so.
Very much.
Like, it doesn't quite have the polish that the Sega versions of the game had, whether it be on the Genesis or the Sega CD.
In air quotes.
Well, I mean, I'd still say there was a decent amount of it. It's just that, Mickey Mania is one of those weird games where it's a technically sound enough game, but it was also made in a time where games this short also had to sort of... They kind of had no choice but to make it bullshit at certain points just to warrant people to actually purchase them rather than rely on renting them at a local Blockbuster and then beating it in the weekend and then returning it and never to look back on it again.
Those days.
Those were the days. The days when game rentals actually were a thing.
There you go.
Whatever did happen to GameFly?
It went the way of the Sam & Max Dodo. I remember a long time ago when Telltale... Oh, hey, Pete. That was not nice.
Yeah, he's spitting his tobacco all over the place, which we can't have that. And honestly, we can't really do anything about Pete right now until we go ringing his bells up on this building up here for whatever reason.
What the fuck?
Fair enough. Just be very mindful. Oh, nice. Nice.
One thing that's actually kind of neat about, the first level is that, like, throughout the course of the level, you'll notice that at first it's all black and white, but at the overall, later on, like, the whole place starts to gain some color, which pretty sure the original short never had.
Nope, never in this era. I also, though, am liking just the... What are we doing with him now? Do we have to ring it again? Oh, there he goes.
Not quite. We just gotta wait for Pete to actually go a little further on in the level, standing right there, and then whack him. And whack him again. And again.
Oh, Lord.
He's dead.
Well, not quite, because we can't make this jump normally, but with a helpful Pete, we can.
We can bounce on his belly and actually make progress.
But yeah, I do... Oh, you were close. These fancy 3D visuals that the SNES couldn't handle will now have to take you for. But this the NES can. It was just Mode 7, but yeah, no. So this game, I recall, if it is the same as Mickey Mania, is a deceptively very difficult platformer if you don't know what you're doing.
Yes.
Largely, like, I'd say less difficult and more so cheap, because, like I alluded to, well, maybe not alluded to, like, one of the things that makes it very notorious is that, like, its hitboxes have little to no consistency.
And
we're done.
And unless you know exactly what you're doing, hey!
Yeah, only recently did I learn that you could actually jump on the bottom gears to reach the top gears with your marbles.
Me neither.
One of those things, like, man, it certainly makes this boss a lot more of a pushover than it was already.
But just like that, it's time to head over to our next era of Mickey.
Oh boy.
An era of Mickey that, unless your name is Epic Mickey, they really don't want to acknowledge this short exists either.
Yeah, I don't even think. Yeah, actually, I don't even think. I don't even think the like classic, like the Mickey shorts or anything. Yeah, I don't remember if this is even on Disney Plus anywhere.
It's not.
Lonesome Ghost? Yes, it is.
No, Mad Doctor.
Oh, Mad Doctor, my bad. Sorry, I'm thinking ahead.
The one that wanted to replace Mickey's head or brain with that of a chicken.
No, it was Pluto.
It's Pluto, not Mickey.
Pluto. I'm thinking of the experiments with Mickey and Epic Mickey when he wanted to replace his heart or just suck it out. But that's also what I remember. Freaking like everything has a hitbox,
Yeah.
just like that.
All the bones.
Yeah, this is where...
definitely one. Good.
I was about to say, like, I don't know if the PlayStation version is better or worse about it, but in all versions of the game, this is where the difficulty starts to take a very glaring spike.
Yep.
I honestly think in the PlayStation version's case it's worse, because the bones scatter in such a way where it's not as easy to dodge.
Yeah.
Every bone's a hitbox?
Yep.
Every single bone is a tiny, well, say for like the really small, like the super smaller ones.
Jesus!
But otherwise, they can hurt you.
Yeah. So it becomes like a freaking like shell grenade every time you do it.
And even worse now is that, say if you throw a marble at this skeleton who's just hobbling around, some bones will scatter around now when you hurt him.
Oh.
Jesus! At least ain't my fucking Avatar skull, I'm saying that right now.
Right?
So you just have to be very mindful about it. Now, one thing I will definitely give them credit for, if it hasn't already been mentioned, and because Sammy and Doug I think should know about it, is that oh my freaking lord! Every single one of these beautifully animated sprites was actually inspired by official line work that exists some. Whoa!
Oop.
Ow.
Ow.
Oh, my nose!
Every single one of these sprites was lovingly rendered by an official Walt Disney animator.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Much like Aladdin, The Lion King, and even the later Pinocchio game, they did get Disney's in-house animators to help animate Mickey and all the enemies you come across in the game.
That's cool.
Which makes it probably one of the most fluid-looking games, even on the Super Nintendo. But here it's like working double time on the PlayStation hardware.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. I mean, again, I'll give Wild Adventure credit. Like, I do think it's pretty ambitious to literally if not touch up all the background, like the foreground stuff, but the backgrounds have been more or less redesigned from the ground up.
Like nowadays,
Wow.
it's more nowadays it's more common to see like super smooth sprite work in games, but at the time, like ahead of its time.
And now the minecarts are pre-rendered 3D objects.
Hey, look at that! Oh, are the obstacles?
Actually, looks like something straight out of the Toy Story game.
Yeah, I can see that.
Which is funny because, same developers.
Yep. In fact,
Oh.
it's sort of a interesting yet kind of sad fact. They were planning on doing a Mickey Mania sequel, but then it got shelved in favor of doing a Toy Story adaptation.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh.
How? Oh god.
Oh yeah, this is another thing that they changed heavily for the PS1 version. Now the towers are actual 3D models.
Oh, okay.
As are all the crates that are tumbling down and the stairs you're trying to climb down.
As we
Thank
will
you, PlayStation.
likely die, is there what is exactly the what are the penalties for death?
What are the penalties for death?
Like, are we gonna have to use continuous?
Depending on the scenario, you will be sent back to a predetermined checkpoint, which is in the guise of a rocket. or excuse me, a firework. Other than that, most of the time you'll actually respawn in the exact same place you died at. And if you die too many times, obviously you'll get a game over, where I think you restart from the very beginning of the level.
Yeah.
And unless I'm mistaken, there are limited continues.
There are.
Like, I want to say at least 3.
I have total confidence in you. Shut that trumpet up.
Seriously, this is a very dire moment here.
Shut that front door.
Oh, Mickey Mouse of sound mind and sound body.
Do hereby declare that the bones were the were the stones. We're aware to look out for bats, Mickey. Look out for the many, many ligaments that are evading you.
Ligaments.
Also, these marbles can be a little bit finicky.
A bit.
Aw.
You know, I'll at least give this version credit. The bats are easier to see up there. Like in the Sega versions of the game, like, they blended in a little too well with the background.
Because they're very dark.
Yeah, and gray.
Oh, shoot. But, like, look at that. Look at the small platform you got. We're down to 1 hit point because of a single enemy, because it has 1,000 hits.
Not to mention, there's like no
run.
invincibility frames or whatever whenever you're swinging on the ropes.
Oh, I curse the skeleton dancers.
Mentioning no
They go
invincibility.
dance.
Go ahead.
Good.
Mentioning no invincibility frames is reminding me of me test playing freaking Ghost Rider, because Ghost Rider does not have any invincibility frames whatsoever.
Oh, that's lovely.
I'm sorry, man. So, new plan.
I mean, it's something I could deal with just fine. I can dodge.
Okay. So, new plan. We're running. We're running as fast as
Running
we
for
can.
our no good lives.
That's right. We're going to cheat.
That's it.
I'm going
Oh.
to cheat.
Is it cheating?
Oh my!
Yeah.
Excuse me. Get to the screen.
I made it.
Oh, there you go. And that's how you do it. Sammy, do you have
That's how you do it. The Mickey way.
Do you happen to have any memories, Sammy, be it of, just in general, do you have any memory? Do you happen to have any memories, be it with House of Mouse or Mouseworks, of any of the classic Mickey shorts?
I love House of Mouse. I love House of Mouse, and I want it on Disney Plus. God damn it!
Those
Oh,
are
come
fun.
on. That was my ears.
Those are fun. I do like those.
Even your ear is close to your brain.
Even your ear.
In fact, if Runaway Brains of any indication, technically his ears have part of his brain in it.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, it's a tight squeeze.
Anything's possible, don't you know?
I think that's bullshit that the bones can hit you.
It is.
Why? Why can they hit you?
No
Because
kidding.
bones.
Because apparently they don't think the game's hard enough.
Oh, my lord, help.
Well, newsflash, game developers, if you're listening, it is. It's hard.
This ain't fun. Oh, my lord. Okay. But we're going to do our best. James, have you beaten this game before?
Yes.
Not this version yet,
Oh,
but
no.
I tend to, hopefully.
Oh.
All right. Well, that is our goal then.
I mean, once I'm done with this level, I'd say, well, things will be a little easier.
Wait,
I stress a little.
wait, before you leave, get back in the elevator.
Oh.
Hooray!
Oh,
There's a secret up here.
what's in here? Oh, more marbles.
A drop right down to darkness.
It's really dark. Here.
Anyone got a light?
Oh, a one-up. Oh, many one-ups. Or not one-ups. The hell are
Just
these?
health. We should be coming across a one-up, though. Right
Right
there.
there.
Yay.
And Mickey!
Oh.
I was about to say, you better cherish that one up because they're not the easiest to come across in this game.
They're really not,
We
unfortunately.
did not stay for long. It's time for a boss battle, son.
We're gonna fight the Mad Doctor.
So, in the original Mad Doctor short, Mickey never actually succeeded in beating him. In fact, the whole thing was just a whole nightmare he had.
Yep.
True.
Like, before he woke up, he was strapped to one of those,
Gurney
flat
thingy.
tables, and he was about to literally get dissected from the middle.
Yeah. And it wasn't like revealed like Goofy had already been long like
Goofy?
Not Goofy, Pluto.
Pluto. I don't want Pluto to anyone but Pluto. Goofy can take the hit. Donald
Dude,
can take
the
the hit.
Mad Doctor's whole scheme was that he was going to take Pluto he was gonna take Pluto, cut his head
You
off.
have to stay on the button.
Yeah, right. I gotta stay on the button. He was gonna cut Pluto's head off, and attach it to a chicken, and see if that would lay dog eggs.
Right. Or
Dog
chicken eggs.
Dog eggs.
I thought the whole thing was that he wanted to see if the monstrosity would either bark or quack.
And it was all he cared about. He was a kooky mad lad. Uh-oh.
Mad bitch.
Speaking
of
of,
mad lads,
there he is.
Oh, there he is.
Oh!
in the flesh.
What's up, fucker?
This time he,
Help you.
I was like, no. I was gonna say, this time he doesn't sing constantly. Hello.
Yeah, now he just goes, oh.
Friends, I stand before you a changed man.
I mean, the funny thing is that, you know, the voice they got for him in Epic Mickey really isn't that far removed from how he actually sounded back in the day.
Yeah.
And they did a really solid job. And just like that, we automatically beat him because we're automatically walking, and we can save Pluto.
This time we actually saved the pupper.
Good.
Well, there you go.
Big brother!
I mean, that's not Bill Farmer.
Yeah, Bill. Actually, as far as like classic Mickey characters are concerned, the only ones you're going to get here are Mickey, Pluto, and Pete. And, you know, the occasional outlier like the Mad Doctor.
What the?
Oh, he's a baby.
Excuse me.
I guess the concoction actually babified him. It's welcome everybody to Crash Bandicoot 3.
Welcome
he's
to
the Mad
shitting
Doctor.
yourself.
That is funny because, like, I think that is something they add in later versions. Because I know for a fact that wasn't in the Genesis version. That cutaway to Baby Mad Doctor.
Really?
Right, that started with the Sega CD release, and then it got brought back for the PS1 game. Anyway, time for probably the most random freaking short they could add into this game.
Duck Hunt?
Close. Moose Hunters.
Huh.
I have not seen the short.
I have not either.
I've seen this short recently, and I'll just say right now, again, this is like the most random short they could have acknowledged in this game, just because, even for the most part, Mickey is, you don't even see Mickey for much of it. It's primarily Donald and Goofy doing all the stunts.
Huh.
I can only imagine, by the way, all the hazards everywhere. Mind every hazard. Oh my lord!
And the moose.
Also, pay close attention to Pluto because he's going to be your tell on whether or not a moose is going to come or not.
Whoa, look at them go!
They're going nuts. Oh no, they're moose.
Oh, wow.
But yeah. Again, it's a very, very, very cruel game, I would say. But I do like the premise of this being. I do like the premise of this being like, as some people could call it, Epic Mickey Zero, and that it is still trying to become a celebration of all things Mickey throughout the years, not just of what he is currently now.
Yeah, but I'll still stress, this is still the most random freaking short they could have included. Like, they could have added in, like, Through the Mirror, they could have had Mickey's trailer, they could have probably had something much more relevant to the character than this.
I can only assume it's because
But look at it this way, we found Moose Hunter Mickey, but also a moose.
Oh, boy.
That's a toe for Mickey Mouse. No, but
Mickey Mouse!
Well put.
Oh. Run for your goddamn life! Run!
What is this, Crash Bandicoot?
You thought I was joking when I called this Crash Bandicoot 3, didn't you? Run.
It's also, before I forget, it's also kind of funny that you said that, Logan, because I was gonna make a joke earlier when we first saw the Doctor. It's like, what the fuck is this, embryo?
Oh, there you go.
Also, be sure to
Embryo-
collect the apples because they
embryo-
help you speed up.
Oh,
Yeah, speaking of which, where the heck are them apples? There we go! Ow! Run!
they can have it
Green
in
apples.
opportune time, though.
No!
Oh, you are.
Green apples,
Get
my
you
away
are-
from the moose!
Oh my god, you are about to die, sir.
Just
I'm about to get trampled.
Lord. What was it say? The chance of a moose the chances of a moose killing you are low, but not zero.
Oh yeah, I'm screwed.
Well, I mean, if you're in there,
Yeah, no
Oh
kidding,
jeez,
Mickey.
barely made it.
Who voices Mickey in this game?
Oh, it's Wayne Allwine still.
Wayne,
Aw.
rest in peace. Best Mickey.
Rest in peace, you'll the best of Mickey Mouse.
It was a classic. It was an entire era's entire generation and a half's
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse.
Yep.
So yeah, in the original, the original versions of Mickey Mania, this was you were primarily just running on a whole like wheel, pretending to be a 3D plane. Now it's an actual 3D plane.
It's the wonders of technology.
Honestly, in a way,
Technology.
I'll say this, because it's not like a faux 3D,
Phew.
this actually looks like it'd be theoretically easier than on the previous versions.
Theoretically
Easy
easier,
more.
though. I will say, if there's one thing I will say against this version of the game, the jump is a little stiffer.
So, oh,
Now
What is
we get the
this?
Lonesome Ghosts.
The age-old Lonesome Ghost. I'd say this is a little more appropriate. And, aw, poor Mickey. He's trying his damnedest, but he's stuck by the prison of the aspect ratio.
we have to
That's so
save
weird, 'cause
him.
it's like that's also another thing I remember in like other versions. He didn't stay stuck running into that wall. He did eventually leave the screen.
Huh.
Yeah, again, this port's weird in that it improves a lot of things, but it also feels like they didn't quite properly display certain other things.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh.
Well, then I gotta ask, is there like why do not I can speak? I swear, Mickey. Now's not time for singing. Why don't I ever recall seeing this game in my local Blockbuster Hollywood video, whatever?
Because this version of the game, never got released in the States.
Odd.
That explains a lot. That explains the joke I made before we had to do another recording of this.
Yep, Mickey's Wild Adventure was a UK exclusive, and that's primarily because of Sony's insistence on being a 3D only console back in the day.
And this was me,
That was me too.
because I was a Nintendo 64 child who never had a PlayStation 1 until I started with the PS2.
Same here.
Yeah, more or less the same, like-
PS
Oh jeez.
kid.
Oh, okay.
I think I had both.
But I did
Does
have
it?
a Super Nintendo as well. I didn't have the 64.
I remember starting with the N64, and then I would go straight to the GameCube and Game Boy Advance, and then I would get a PS2 later, and that's where I would get most of my exposure to all the PS1 classics.
Right.
Okay.
Like, I think for me, it's like, I started off as a Genesis kid, but I still had, like, a handful of Nintendo handhelds, like the Game Boy Color. And as far as console goes, it actually, like, even though I did have a Genesis, I did play a handful of Super Nintendo, like, whenever I would visit people. But it wasn't until, like, the PS1 and N64 where I started officially owning, like, Nintendo home consoles.
Okay. I'll say that with oh nice, one up. I didn't even see it against the black background. Jeez.
Jesus.
The outlines helped.
I will say that with the advanced tech of the PlayStation CD, the soundtrack seems to be a lot more advanced in this version.
Yep, it's actually even a bit more changed up compared to the Sega CD original. Oh, this is bad.
I think you have to stand on them perfectly, and then. Oh,
I need those stars back. Oh, and I got it as quickly as I lost them. Speaking of lost,
Can you even land on those without dying or getting hit?
it's possible. It's just the timing is very jank.
I'd imagine
Fair
the
enough.
timing would be jank.
Whoop!
Oh!
You know what? It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. Goodbye, my fellow bats. I'll see you all in therapy.
I'll see you all in therapy.
Holographic meatloaf. My favorite.
Is there a clear indicator of getting hit at all?
You do blink like your typical invincibility state,
And Mickey does let out a yelp.
and he does yelp. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah, stay above the water as much as possible because Mickey cannot survive underwater.
That mouse is fucking drowning.
Oh, and also, be careful, because he will sink after a while.
Yep, the barrels will sink. But all of it, this part's honestly, this is one of those things where impatience will be your greatest foe.
You gonna go?
Well, what are you waiting for? Oh, shit.
Careful.
Now's a bad time to go getting a game over.
We came too far.
He flew too close to Walt Disney's son.
Oh no!
Wait, that's me!
Doesn't do that. Easy does it.
Nice.
There better be a star up here. Oh, thank goodness.
Yes!
Speaking of which,
One star in dream,
Oh, my
especially
lord.
now that the ghosts are going to start taking the offensive by tiptoeing straight to you. And hello,
Hey,
animation
animation.
reference.
Hey.
Whoa! And
Wow.
they're going to start tossing their hats at us.
And we need this table, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Whoa. The hat coming from the left. I think there it is. Yeah.
And he makes a pitch from the left, and it's a strikeout.
Headbutt by Stevens. Oh, not another one. How many levels are there in this game actually with all these shorts?
6.
Okay, so that makes this already the fourth one, I think.
Yep. As far as like the amount of levels they put in this game, they primarily front load with all the classics, and then once we're done here, we're gonna like fast forward about a good 10 years or so to his next short, and then after that, we're gonna fast forward another 50 years
to the big one. Jesus.
The big one.
But I mean, as you're seeing here, it's the tedium a little bit of trying to get this thing across. Oh, just gotta play it safe.
It's always the worst when you're stuck in this predicament.
Oh,
There doesn't have...
Well,
Oh no! Wait,
Press
does
a
this
button.
mean? Well, I don't want to press any button, please.
any button will do.
Unfortunately, we gotta start back at the beginning.
At the start of the house.
Man.
Okay.
The start of the house.
We'll be right back.
Hooey!
Extra life there.
I love that it leads you to health in the very beginning of a stage that had 0 threats to throw at you.
Remember when Mushroom Kingdom Hearts was a thing?
To be fair, at the time, the render was surprisingly good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, the
but-
render was surprisingly decent, but it's also a matter of like, man, what a freaking pipe dream that was.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah,
we
but-
just rediscovered Mushroom Kingdom Hearts.
Welcome back to that.
What's funny is that, like, growing up in high school, I had a friend of mine that was, like, obsessed with Kingdom Hearts and was very indifferent to Mario to the point where, and I kid you not, he said, if that game was real, that would be the first and only Mario game I'd ever buy.
Wow.
He's
And
Farron.
Hey, look, there's Mickey.
Yeah.
there
You
he be.
blind motherfucker.
He's like, well, the hallway's over here.
So, how long have you been trying to bang on this wall anyway?
About 200 times. This is a wall? Last time I remember, I had no pupils and...
And that was the end of that.
And Mickey decided to say no to that conversation. And you showed him the way, and everyone was safe.
By the way, whatever happened to Donald and Goofy?
You'll never know.
I left them for dead. Hey, Mickey and the Beanstalk.
Actually, that's something I've noticed, is that, like, yeah, there was no Donald and Goofy there, and Pluto was in the beginning of the level, even though he never appeared in the short proper.
Again, Pluto's literally the only companion Mickey has in this game for whatever reason.
Hi, this is Mickey's world. We just live in it. Also, even though I swear Goofy and Donald had some of the best bits in Mickey and the Beanstalk.
You're right?
Well, yeah,
Like
like
when
the
Goofy- like when
infamous
Goofy
Donald
went-
trying to murder a cow scene.
Or when
Yeah.
Goofy Goofy's little song when they realized that Mickey
Lobster, turkey, sweet potato pie.
pancakes
Oh.
piled up till they reach the sky.
But yeah, no, like, again, a level like this has more significance considering that, for one thing, this is like the last short that Walt Disney ever voiced Mickey in. And secondly,
Aw.
it was like the first Mickey short that I immediately think of, if at all, that actually went on for longer than freaking 6 or 7 minutes.
This was also involved in the special with that weird ventriloquist, like, inviting that girl over to his house or something.
Oh yeah, Fun and Fancy Free, and like, I used to love that film when I was like a really, really youngin', but after rewatching it years later, I can vouch and say that like Mickey and the Beanstalk was like the only good part of that movie.
And honestly, nowadays, like, okay, maybe not so much nowadays, because nowadays, if you want to see it, like, easily, like, they re-released Fun and Fancy Free more than anything, but, like, there's, like, alternate versions of the short that can be found. Good luck finding them.
Right.
Where it actually takes from a snippet of the Walt Disney Anthology series where Ludwig von Drake was narrating the story.
Oh.
Right, like, I think that's the version that they used when they had the shorts separately on Disney+.
I still,
I don't think the separate short's even on there.
I still wish, especially with this,
It's
you know,
not.
especially with this whole Disney 100, which also is what this can also maybe commemorate. Happy anniversary to everybody. I'm surprised.
Happy anniversary, and please quit it with your AI practices.
Please. But I'm curious if they are going to do anything. Like, I would like to watch the original, like, Walt Disney World, Wonderful World of Color. I think it was a very nice, significant moment in television.
That would be pretty cool. Like, just seeing Ludwig von Drake, like, his very debut and just how freaking nutters he was.
But also just, like, the pure, like, significance of, like, color on television. Apologies. Continue.
No, that's fine. Something I just thought of, and this is something that I didn't think about until I watched one of Schaefer-Ellis's Disney videos. I think a fun way that you could commemorate like Disney's 100th anniversary, make another Fantasia movie.
Yeah.
You know what?
But think of the budget.
Hear me out. I'm with you there, Hype. I still think they're sitting on a kind of a gold mine of what they could be doing, which is that like you combine a couple things together. Also, okay, so it wasn't just me. There's shockingly little things that can actually take damage from your marbles.
Yeah, for now, these flies are completely invincible.
Yeah.
This music is perilous, though.
Yeah, no, it's almost going a little too hard on itself.
Guys, we're just walking down bugs.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a switch. There we go. Oh, shit.
Mama spider.
Mama spider!
Okay.
Get away!
While we're looking away and
Help me, Mrs. Ladybug!
Oh my god, it's a fast spider. Fast spider, fast spider, fast spider, fast spider, fast spider, fast spider.
Oh, jeez!
Oh,
You're going a little too fast there, Mrs. Ladybug!
Wow. Okay, we're all good now. Where's it going with this?
Also, I'm gonna do this real quick because I don't want to miss the other bonus this game has.
Oh, that could be very helpful when we're very close.
It's very, very easy to miss.
Easy does it. Well, while we are approaching, I will say that otherwise it's been a very fun, I think, a fun little chance to revisit. I hope that with things like Illusion Island, that Disney Interactive Games will be able to enter the mainstream once more.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, we are still planning on doing that game for the channel. It's just, seriously, I need to jump on you. Well, this is awkward.
It was worth a shot. And that was the day Mickey learned not to hop the bug. Here, boy! Now.
Now, don't mind me as I be a dirty safe scummer, because I want to get this bonus.
James, you're not a dirty safe scummer unless you start safe scumming right next to the bug, which is what I would have done.
Yeah, I probably should have done that, shouldn't I?
Listen,
but alas, I don't want to be. I want to play that dirtily. I don't want to be a Mortimer.
Oh, no one wants to be a Mortimer. Come on!
Seriously, what the hell?
Wow,
are you serious?
I think it really only works like you
Oh,
have to
wait,
be
I think
like,
I know
on
what I
it
gotta do.
as he's going up there.
There we go. I got it.
So what did that do?
Now, I'm trying to remember what to do next. Are his wings really that transparent?
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
There you go.
What the heck?
Wait a minute.
Gosh.
Get the one up and secret.
Oh, jeez, that was obnoxious. Wild! Mickey has found the warp to his secret bonus level!
That's why it's called the Wild Adventure!
Prepare to go back in time to the band concert!
Only seen in the secret stage for whatever reason.
Yep, and just in time for the showstopper.
Careful now, Mickey.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
It's not to be very visually noisy, but just focus on the boxes, I swear to you.
And...
Whoop.
That's the end of it.
Wait,
Dead.
was it?
Oops. Mickey has fallen out of the whirlwind and back to the garden.
Are we accepting that, or...?
Nope! We'll be back.
Christ.
Alright, let's try this again. And hopefully Hype will survive somewhere out there on that tornado.
He's been swept around, but it's okay. You just it's all about timing your jumps properly.
I told him he should have followed that tornado warning.
Ooh.
And
Sure, a lot of them are always duds, but there's always going to be the one.
That fucking pose.
wait, now, not yet. That's trying to trick you. It's trying to trick you. Now,
Not yet!
crap, not yet. It's not ready. Now, I screwed up. Note to self as I'm falling into the abyss. Logan screwed up.
It was at this moment that Logan knew he screwed up.
Alright, and now...
Today on James Man Extreme's channel, James and the gang have an off day.
Oh, we can talk about that later. Okay. Not yet. It's way too high. It's coming back down. Now, let it come to you. Nice.
Ooh.
Now this one's don't jump yet. It's moving way too fast. It's going back. Not yet. Wait. Now jump to the left and catch it. Yeah. Oh no! Oh!
Oh!
Oh dear.
Oh
Oh
okay, not yet. Not yet. It's still coming. Jump to the right and catch it. Okay, this one we can catch easily. Not yet. That one's a fucky one. Now this one in the industry we call that a fucky box. Not yet. Here it is, left. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, that one's a tricky one.
Curse these cycles.
Somewhere out there, horse collar's still flying and playing his drums.
And there goes that pig again. Okay, now here it is. Jump.
That poor pig.
Okay, wait. Oh!
Oh!
Random thought, James.
Huh?
Random thought, James. Save state here.
Okay.
Just you'll be glad you did. Okay.
Because we're literally here. That's it. That's the end.
See, that's all it took. Just all you needed was that extra bit of like, cheese. You're a mouse. That's what you want.
All you need is a little extra sunob.
But I promise, he did not actually save scope. That was only I was the shoulder devil for that one moment. You did it.
All right. So we saved it.
It's just dumb.
Thank you.
Yes, it was. We got an extra TD for our efforts, though. So I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. Now then.
It's not. Holy shit, though.
And apologies. Yes, it was him because it is the YouTube channel Game Hut.
I thought so.
I can imagine this was James the entire time.
Little bit.
Somewhere within the deep recesses of my mind.
Hey.
Yeah, it pretty much would be that.
But this is good. This now allows us to, now you can move forward, slap everything across the face.
Yeah, for some reason these bugs are invincible until they start flying, in which case you can just deck them and then they go spinning like a broken turbine.
Yeah. And we can climb up this little guy here. Whoa. I'll learn.
I mean, if you want to tempt fate, you could always try and go for all the extra marbles and goodies that are, like, strewn across the path of all the flying butterflies.
You got 63 of them. You're set.
The marble one.
Yeah,
Run.
I'm all set. And now it's time for a feast.
But I'm not hungry.
You're about to be.
Mickey
No.
can't have cheese. I know I made that joke earlier, but mice can't have cheese.
Did you forget that I'm one of the only people on this channel that doesn't even mention food?
Yeah.
So I discovered Entenmann's this week, everybody. And this is my heart now.
That's my heart right now.
Let it be known, folks. Doug has the best Shaggy impression amongst all of us. That's like the one thing that kind of kills it. He has no obsession over food.
Yeah, pretty much. That's fucked up.
Fucked up.
Like, Zoinks, I could do the impression, but I'm not fucking hungry.
That's cursed, hearing Shaggy's voice say he's not hungry.
Like, I'm gonna curse it.
Hun, I love you.
Yeah.
I do love you so much.
I love you too.
But holy shit, you are killing me. My heart.
Go
burr.
Now, careful, James.
Bam! Look at that thing, Jim.
Oh, then thank goodness you got the checkpoint, too. Okay.
Oh, so they were dung beetles all along. Say they flew up. I flew up.
What really fucking killed me is Logan's big fucking sigh.
That was just... yeah, nothing.
I propose a toast.
Get out of here.
I propose it.
Just wait until we do that one playthrough.
It'll
Yeah,
happen.
just wait. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have now finished Mickey and the Beanstalk.
Woo! Shaggy's not hungry.
Have we?
Wait, what?
Oh no.
Oh, that's right. We do get one thing.
This is exclusive to Mickey's Wild Adventure. Willie the Giant actually makes his grand return and chases Mickey through this pathway amongst the clouds.
It actually's not that big when you're right there, but I mean,
I mean, they had to find some way to make him visible.
yeah. Otherwise, you still get the gist.
Like, let's just pretend he's like super far away and out in the distance.
Oh my god.
That's fair. Or don't forget, couldn't the giant like change his size or like become anything he wanted to be?
That is, yeah, he could. He could literally change into anything, like a bunny rabbit, a teeny weeny fly.
I don't know why with that certain part of that song, but it reminds me of the beginning stage sound from Scooby-Doo Unmasked. Both console and for DS.
I could see that. Also, I don't know if it's the environment, but I feel like this chase is a little bit easier than the most
Oh
one.
no!
Oh, I should have spoke. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon.
I've been missing all the apples.
Apple on
Willie's
the
gonna
left.
get me.
Apples on the left. Apples on the.
Oh, holy shit! That was too close for comfort.
That was very too close.
They spread the apples a little too far in this level.
I'm sure they did that just to give you.
But I'm so close to the end. I'm so close. I'm so
I'm
close.
looking. I'm scanning the environment. Scanning the environment. Right.
Oh my Gideon!
Jesus.
We made it.
I don't know if there's like a way to tell how close he was to getting you, but you did it.
And now we come to the final portion of our game, which is set straight in the early 90s. We have the Prince and the Pauper.
A tale of two Mickeys, if you will. Get them off. And, yeah. I think the first time I ever saw a Wayne Allwyn Mickey short, like, in theaters. Kind of like it was like a big thing, wasn't it?
This was at the time. This is like the most recent short Mickey had, and it was literally the last level they. It was like the last level they made for this game.
Well, with that said, get ready. We're up to our final approach.
Woo! Yep, we've come to the final tostata, and they do not hold back in the slightest.
You'll have weasels, woozles, fire.
Heffalumps and woozles.
Yep.
But yeah, especially nowadays, like, now that it's become more popular, I would love to see more. Oh, nice. I would love to see more. Oh my god.
Oh, also speaking of weasels, hello.
What's up,
Hey.
fucking weasel?
But no, I would love to see more. Yeah, we deserve that. I would love to see more.
We kind of did.
As I mentioned with the Illusion Island thing, I would love to see more. I would love to see more. More hand drawn, like more Mickey, like again, more Disney games, especially now that we have the idea like you can have more smoothly animated games and stuff.
Yeah, let's have a Mickey Mouse game that's animated as if it was literally ripped right out of with the same production quality as Runaway Brain, which, fun fact, was literally the short that they were making during the process of this game development. Ah, shit.
He's dead.
You killed a man, Mickey. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'll do it again too. You ever seen that freaking animation with the Goofy? They're like, oh, guilt is, but I did it or whatever. Like the whole.
But I'll do it.
Yes, I know.
Fucking do it again.
Actually, say guilty.
I'll fucking do it again.
I'll do it again.
I'll make fun.
I'll God damn it. Mickey, you got butter under your feet.
You aren't Luigi.
Butter? I thought it was. This is wax.
Oh shit. He advanced.
Even worse. Imagine how hot that's gotta be to the touch.
I'd imagine very hot.
And there we go. That part always stunk.
Huh?
But yeah, no, the Prince of Pauper level in general was always
The
kind of. Oh, that's
switch.
right. I gotta flip the light
The
switch.
switch. Now you can see the book.
Some library, huh?
Now we got the library and the rest of the weasel posse.
We're just basically gonna be doing a huge storming through this entire library castle. My lord, their helmets are incredible.
One interesting trick regarding taking out the weasels, though, is that they're technically impervious to your jumps, unless they're down to their last hit,
Oh.
and they take about 3 hits before they go down.
1, 2.
So once you're done,
three.
with the first 2 hits with the marbles, jump on their heads, and that'll kill them instantly.
Fair enough, but here we have Here we have a freaking weighted switch. Again, I remember now why I didn't really beat this game as a kid was because like I don't know. I was a very impatient gamer as a kid, and it took me a while to learn.
We all.
Yeah, I skipped through a lot of text in my original Link to the Past playthroughs, and in instances like this, I would very rarely. Oh, we're gonna die unless we run right now and just run. I ducked.
Nah, I just landed.
Quack.
Well, at the very least, I'm literally right next to the doofus.
Oh my gosh! Thank goodness you reached. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a checkpoint firework here.
Again, checkpoints are kind of inconsistent in this game. Sometimes you respawn on the checkpoint. Other times you just respawn right on the spot you died.
Well, we're actually also at the end of the screen. If we can get past these guards and these 3D pots. Who are they all shooting? Oh, you guys, you're infighting. This is.
They don't know what. Yeah, what the heck are these guys bozos doing?
This is perhaps a few too many enemies. Mickey, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, put that thing on. It'll help. It'll protect you.
And with that, I think this is it. The final platforming level.
No, I think there's at least 2 more left.
Oh, that's right. There is like one like big dark one after
Prince
this.
of the Pauper, I want to say, is the longest level in the game. So strap in, boys and girls. We're in for a bumpy ride.
I mean, we got a couple of 1-ups to our name though. We got at least 6 of them. I trust our chances There we go. We can. What was the point of that?
I think we're supposed to open up that portal from somewhere else.
Oh, wait, but then how do we even climb? Oh, of course.
Oh, this is awkward.
Yep.
I'm down to. I have no more marbles, and no more life.
In that exact moment, Mickey said, "Come get me!" And just immediately, just threw the bag, said, "I'm not." Enough with the marbles. I'll rip your arm out myself. I don't know. Imagine if we. Okay, there's a couple things that I realize I have to address back-to-back. Apologies. You know what? Sammy, Doug, how are the both of you doing today?
Doing pretty.
I'm
living. You know.
I hear ya. I hear ya. I'm getting by.
Living the high life.
After recent
I am doing
developments.
dandy.
After recent developments, I'm hanging in there myself. We're doing alright. We're gonna do this. Whoa. Oh yeah, push that in the middle. Oh my lord, the complicated
Jesus.
things they expect of a child who likes Mickey Mouse cartoons. Anyway.
Remember, no rentals. No rentals.
Yeah, no, because this is exactly how they get you. There, oh lord, just get the health and get out of there. Thank goodness.
There is technically an easier difficulty if you want to select that, and you do have technically, even though it doesn't look like it, you do have more hits to your name.
Yeah.
But the game does the whole great. Now beat it on a higher level, and then it just it does that after you take care of the Willie section.
Oh, so they don't even.
Like you don't even get to go to Prince of the Pauper.
Wow, they just end the game.
Yeah, they just straight up end the game. Right back. It's like you get the message, then you're right back at the title screen.
Huh. All right.
The whole thing's a flooding. But thankfully, we got a rubber duck.
Oh, jeez, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Good. This actually feels more like sending out the Three Musketeers. And we go up.
Kind of does, yeah.
And
Imagine if there was a proper Mickey Mania, like revival
Dude.
or like a sequel. Like, imagine the shorts or movies they'd actually tackle.
I would give them like $10 if they actually if they actually as like a final boss or something decide to actually address Runaway Brain.
Right? Please.
Totally, I feel like it'd be the best game to do that. But
Especially now, considering that, I mean, I know they primarily have their reasons for wanting to not acknowledge Runaway Brain nowadays, but it's also like Pauper just got away with a lot crazier shit than that short did.
right? Oh lord, this bit.
That is some detailed fire.
Yes, it is.
That is indeed some detailed fire, and I'm probably gonna need to come back. I'm gonna have to go back and come back because
I don't like this section.
that platforming sequence is a little awkward.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but the first thing that came to
Go
my
further?
fucking mind,
Where'd it
and it
go?
should be fucking obvious,
Oh,
it's just reminding me of the fucking Doomfire sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah, this one it helps to kind of look ahead to see what's gonna happen because it's a little. I'll call it. It's a little bullshit. It's a little Mega Man-esque. Like, what the hell? Like, do you do?
I know there's at least one point throughout this level where you just have a whole line of these bozos just doing their usual. The best advice I could give is to just constantly bounce on them
Ow.
and avoid them at all costs, because you are not going to win a fist fight with all of them.
Run. Yeah, here it's one-on-one. We can take this guy out. Just a little bit more.
It's also kind of funny too how
There.
the dumber looking weasels
Nice.
pose more of a threat than the more confident looking ones,
Really? Wait, how come? Just because of how fast they can shoot?
because they have a faster rate of fire.
Oh, you know what? I also see. I guess the other issue is that they can shoot without any like wind-up animation, so it's harder to tell when they're gonna hit.
Yes.
That's fair.
Oh, shit! I forgot that.
Oh.
I forgot that the pot actually falls down out if you step on it. Oh, how many of these things have I already? How many things have I wasted?
Well,
A lot.
but they're even though there was a checkpoint like right recently with that fireworks, they put one right here. I guess because they realized it was kind of a BS section. Just gun
Speaking
it.
of BS section,
Yeah, no, just gun it. Get the health. Just stay alive. Like I don't blame you for looking at this and going like, how?
stay alive! Stay alive! Stay alive! Stay alive! Oh no!
Oh.
You can do it, Mickey.
Well, goodbye, cruel world.
There's no
Again.
There's no run animation though, is there? Like we're just kind of you just have to. But see, like they're supposed to.
What you've been seeing is as fast as I go.
But again, the game understands this is a BS section, so they just give you a check. I don't know. At
There
least
you go.
at least they're comfortable understanding. Like, okay, yeah, we have some BS sections. We're not gonna deny it. The heck?
We like some BS shit.
Oh.
What the fuck?
We do a little trolling. We like to do a little.
We do a little
Remember,
trolling.
for the kids.
Anyway,
You know, I like a little
But no, like-
trolling nowadays.
But I recall now that
Aw, the poor boy.
Yep.
He was waiting to get into Space Mountain.
can we take his hat to get a 1-up?
I wish.
Christ.
Aw.
You can't. That would be funny though.
All right, now then.
That's
He
messed.
does
That's
it.
messed the fuck up.
Oh,
I'm-
that's right.
I'm sure they'll fix.
Let's try
Yeah,
that
I'm sure they'll
again.
fix themselves. So, beyond that, yeah, okay, we're good. So beyond that, how?
Although at least it responds instantly.
Maybe aim for the far one. Oh,
There you go.
nice. There's the prince.
And there's the prince.
Okay, we have found them both. Now we gotta get them working together, and we can finally defeat that dastardly Pete. Give him a kiss.
Give him a kiss.
There you go. We've successfully ended all hatred. Mickey loves himself. It's been confirmed. Now,
Mickey knows how to self-love.
Oh my god.
What about you?
oh, this I remember from the demo in the Super Nintendo version, but now in 3D, it looks actually pretty sick.
Oh yeah, it does.
Just run and avoid.
Now you gotta go. Now, remember the tower sequence from earlier? Now do it the other way around.
We need health. We need health bad. Oh my lord, we need health bad. Oh my god, the
Oh my
fire,
God.
the fire.
Fire! Help!
We've been trying that, but I remember the other thing I was thinking of, which was that,
Jesus.
which was that Fantasia. I still believe that Disney Plus, they are sitting on a really solid idea of like they should just do like maybe like for 1 year do like a collection of Fantasia shorts. Nice.
Oh, thank goodness.
A collection of
Nice.
Fantasia shorts, like maybe kind of like what they did with the Mickey shorts, like one in the winter, the summer, the spring, and the fall, and have just like a couple of them.
Oh right, I forgot about this part. Oh wow,
You tripped on it. You tripped on it. You tripped on his face.
I tripped on his eye sockets.
I goofed.
No, I tripped on his nose. Like, you see how long that thing is?
You could tear that thing apart.
And actually, for this sequence and this sequence only, the weasels are one-hit kill.
Thank goodness.
Thank God.
sure-
Well, you could kill them in one hit.
But just make sure to collect plenty of marbles so we can continue the offensive. And we'll just head up.
Just be mindful of all the arrows.
1, 2, 3. Any more?
Yep,
Good.
they-
No, okay, we're almost there.
I mean, of all the things I can remember from this game, it's nice to know that some things I still commit to memory, for the better or worse.
Here we go. Now they're back to being regular hits.
And I'm back to being a regular Dunderskunk.
You're good, but dear,
Whatever that means.
But dear Lord, I don't blame you with the save state because imagine having to continue in this stage. God, Mickey,
Oh, that's right. I forgot Mickey does the Tarzan
it
yell.
was a worthy attempt. Oh, no.
Oh, you can't. Oh, I could have sworn you could actually skip on those
I think
barrels.
it's because he bent his head forward at like the last second.
It's probably that.
Oh, just hit him in the toe.
I got him in the shins.
Now. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Mickey.
No!
You deserve that, Mickey. Thank you, Mickey.
Oh, shit.
Cheese. Oh, cheese, my favorite.
Okay. Now then, we gotta be very mindful now because... Oh!
Mindful, you say?
Load state. Load state. Load state. I'm sorry. I love you, James, but I'm with you right there. Like, I cannot...
What did I get hit by?
I think it's because you reach the end of the screen and it's still considered to be a kill state. Load that state. Load that state of Missouri up. We're going back
Whoa,
in.
that stayed
Oh,
up.
that son of a bitch.
Oh, it's also because we're at one hit point left. That would explain it. Maybe he just tripped on someone's toe again.
I tripped on his arrow.
Oh, this knife looks nice. Ow.
What have we got?
Oh, my pretty little
What have we
head.
got there, Mickey? A knife!
No!
Says Minnie.
No!
I got a knife.
You got tripped up. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're like this. I believe this is actually the last screen.
It should be.
Once we reach the
last
top-
screen until we actually start fighting the boss.
Right, which at that point, we can at least work with that. Otherwise, again, props to you if you were able to beat this. Like, we just don't have we don't have the time to go an entire afternoon of like taking turns, passing drinks around the table. We can't do that right now. We're adults.
Yeah, especially for a game that doesn't have a password feature.
It does have a level select, but
Oh,
my god,
right
in the
face.
jaw!
This arrow looks tasty.
What a day.
You're only just now realizing there's a
Wait a minute. I thought these were elaborate wiener dogs the whole time. They're weasels.
The worst kind of weasels.
That's all weasels.
Yes it is, isn't it?
Weasels in the context of Mickey Mouse has always been kind of a weird one, an interesting one to me, because as far as I can remember, I think they made their proper debut with the Disney's adaptation of Wind in the Willows.
Yes. Yeah, that's where like the big like even like since Roger Rabbit like every like scheming weasel that I've ever seen usually takes place from that one.
Mm-hmm. And then they'd appear every once in a while and, like, say, the occasional Goofy or Donald or short, but then they just suddenly, you know, after a while, like, especially now with Prince of the Pauper, they just up and made them Pete's minions.
They're very easily safe state. They're very easily
Okay.
Thank you. They're very easily
Hey.
they're very easily picked from to be like, you know, your
Yeah, what he said. Yeah.
What he said.
Oh my god.
Lord. Oh my god.
I mean, look at me. I'm a sure shot with these knives.
Okay. Slap him in the foot. Oh, my weakness.
But
The world's hardest foot massage.
Okay, now that was it. Oh!
He said that was it.
Earlier I did. You're absolutely right. I did say that. I did done do it. Run.
Yeah, no, I think I've said this before, even like the 2 other times I did Mickey Mania for the channel, that the Prince of the Pauper level is definitely where the difficulty spikes the worst.
But again, that's how Disney gets their
Oh my god!
I saw that I saw that and you had that. You bit it with your teeth, Mickey. And also, I think it is... Go ahead.
No, you
And
got
I think it is also BS that depending on how you swing on something, you can sometimes just swing into damage and not have a chance to do anything about it. Alright, if this doesn't work out again, we should probably save state. But... Oh my... Imagine getting that far and you get shot with an arrow in the heart.
That would have fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Let's get a mosey on.
You have proven yourself, James. You proved me with the... Oh, no! Through your jaw again? What is it with this jaw? Right. Like, just slowly falling down on it.
Finally, I killed the mouse.
From here on out, Mickey shall be known as Lockjaw Mouse.
Lockjaw Mouse just opens it up.
Lockjaw
He's been
Mouse.
having steel choppers this whole time. Okay, we may need to actually, like... Well, actually, yeah, the checkpoint's here, actually. That was actually very handy of him. Just... Yeah, I see what you're saying, though. Like,
Look, it's a whole fucking... Like, look at this. Look at this.
How are you supposed to...
Why?
Yeah, I was like, how are you supposed to have any room to spare? How are you even supposed to have enough...
Uh-oh. Mickey must face the biggest Pete of all in the final showdown.
Oh my god.
I've been doing a lot of eating in my off time.
I feel like we had a very similar joke before. Look, it's the big bad Pete. He's just standing there.
Menacingly.
You gonna just...
He's just standing there like a statue.
Hey, Pete, you gonna do anything? Okay, I'm just gonna thwart your plans over here. You alright with that?
Don't mind me.
So from what I immediately remember, this right here was this was added in with the Sega CD version of the game, where they added in this like preliminary fight with Pete, which actually has Mickey and all the other Mickeys joining forces to take down Pete.
Oh, really?
Even all they're really doing is like you grab a pencil, and then one of the Mickeys shows up to take him down a peg.
Shoot him. Oh, you literally take him down a peg.
Wow.
By every single box he's standing on.
I don't know why, but this oddly reminded me of the fucking final boss from Mario 3.
Well,
Weirdly enough.
How so?
easy does it.
You know when Bowser has to fucking ground pound on the blocks, if I remember correctly?
Oh, yeah. Until he eventually falls down.
Yeah.
That's
Minus
fair.
him not moving.
Well, you know what? Keep that thought in mind for later, Doug, because he does do something similar to that for when he actually starts to fight.
All right, there is
You gotta be
one
fucking
last
shitting me.
push we gotta do. Yep,
You'll see.
one last push. Get past the weasels. And
Look at him, just standing
he
there.
just kind of chills.
Chill, Pete.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Cheat.
Pizza mood.
Chill, Pete. You're on MTV.
Pete, chill.
I forgot about that. Like, I forgot about that. I forgot about that phrase. And ow, ow. There you go. Once more.
Now he's got no more boxes to stand on. So what will he do now?
Nothing.
Oh my lord. Just call a bunch of weasels, and we just need to run. We gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta do a thing. Shoot you. Run. Screw you. And then run.
It's just look at mighty fine there, Captain.
Some luck. And done. What do we do with him?
We bring on the moose.
Oh.
That didn't look quite right.
Okay, that did absolutely nothing. Oh god, I thought that was the last one. Okay, now what?
I think we have to call upon all the Mickeys we've come across, save for like the bonus
I was
ones.
gonna say even the band Mickey. Excuse me.
Yeah, even the that would be funny.
I just want to be careful
Seriously,
because
just-
if we die,
that's just so stupid.
I know. I'm just saying. He's right there, but also I'm just saying to be very careful, get a health, because if we die here, I think we have to do it all over again. All right, this should I think be the last one.
Now, bring on the prince.
Why is? Fun fact: this isn't even the last one. What the hell are you guys doing? He's there. Take the shot.
He's swinging his sword.
Oh,
And there you go. Oops.
that was a minor inconvenience. The hell.
Yeah, it's like I can understand that. Like, I appreciate the sentiment of actually having the Mickeys join forces to take Geek down a peg, but I think they could have done a little better than this.
It would have made sense had they, like, you know, like, it makes sense to do it, like, this is why, like, if you're gonna do something like this, like, how to put this, it's why with the Power Rangers or whatever, they don't all just show up one at a time, they come all at once and they do it all at once. Not like you have to watch a 5-minute intro of every single one landing a single punch.
Okay, this
There.
should be the end of it. Hoist him by his hindquarters!
Get him out of here.
Get him
By
out.
the crotch.
Oh.
Now, you think that would be the end of it. But, nah, Pete has other
Told you.
plans.
But, fine, this is it. This is actually our final boss. We've done it, here we go.
Damn dog. Speaking of dog.
So, how do we fight him?
Oh, you know what it is? Yeah, you know what? It has been so long since I last played and beat this game. I almost forgot how I'm supposed to do it, but now I remember.
That's fine.
Basically, what's going to happen now is that, like, he'll throw his daggers around, and that'll be more important later in the fight.
Yes.
But for now, he's gonna go jumping around like the fat ass he is, and he's gonna drop some spikes.
Oh.
That's
You gotta aim the spike just right so he can land straight on it.
funny enough. This somewhat reminds me of the one of the GBA bosses from Rayman Raven Rabbids.
Really?
Yeah, where you have to push the big ass rabbit against the spiked wall.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
Right.
Yeah, we'll just leave that there and he'll show up. Ow! Take a knife. Oh, but wait, what keeps hitting us? Is there like a random projectile coming down?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, so there is. I thought that was
Like there's a couple of little like Ninja Star looking things that fall from the ceiling.
fair enough. Okay, here it comes. We'll put that in the. Oh.
Oops. No. Oh, yeah, it is. Man, it's been a hot minute since I last did that. I'm gonna call him Mulligan. On that.
Okay, but just be sure to save because you are now in your last life.
Fair. I'll save state now.
One life in a dream. As is the Mickey Mouse quote. You only live once. But I mean, so far, I mean, like it's only been about an hour with like some slightly. Again, this is I think one of the most difficult. I do still think this is one of the most difficult Mickey Mouse games that was ever made. So I think you're still doing a solid job here.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be ready for him when he comes back. Otherwise, Sammy, Doug, overall, what were your thoughts on this game as you saw it?
Pretty fun, honestly.
It's interesting.
I definitely will say right now, even though this does look like slightly prettier than than some other versions, I would highly recommend more so to play the Sega CD or Sega Genesis version of the game because they're I'd say they're the most polished.
Huh, okay. Oh, the center. If you can get it. Actually, no, it is a little bit too risky. There, that one.
He's too fat.
He's too fucking fat.
Pete world problems, am I right?
Pete world problems.
He has a mood. Alright, and... Okay, how many more hits can he take?
I think he takes like maybe 4 or 5 slams on his hindquarters.
Okay. Just get him on the turnaround.
Like in general, I think you have to take him down. Like I think he takes like 8 hits before he's taken, either 8 or 10 hits before he's taken down.
Oh goodness, they.
Okay, I heard that noise. Now now things are gonna change a bit because now we gotta rely on these switches.
Oh, boy.
Okay, well let's see.
Unfortunately, we can't exactly reach those switches by just jumping. We're gonna need to rely on Pete's a little something of Pete's to bounce high enough to reach.
Bam! But beyond that,
And do that, and that's pretty much gonna make the rest of the fight.
but beyond that, you gotta be careful because now the pattern of the throwing stars is becoming a little bit more erratic.
Oh, Jesus.
Actually, it actually looks to be safer on the right side. Actually,
Yeah.
because over here it's like, oh lord. But okay, come on. But yeah, I would
Yeah, this is the safest place in the world.
whack. Yeah, I would not be against them ever wanting to like this is one of those ones I wouldn't mind them ever like deciding to like maybe come back to and like do like a new like a remaster or something of. There you go.
I think that's it. Aw, there's no dynamic shot of him literally getting like sent flying through the screen.
Well
but that's it.
done, you
Well
goober.
done, Mickey. You finished the game.
Big goober. What's your reward? A big wall of text.
Mighty Pete has been defeated, and Mickey can start on his next animated cartoon. Watch her; it's coming soon. Did you find the Mad Doctor and Mad Concert Mickeys, by the way?
Yes. Is there anything else? Like, even if we did it, like, you don't get anything for it.
Well, you can have this roll call.
Ahem. Aha! There you go. That's not Steamboat Willie.
Straight from the classics, like Steamboat Willie.
He wasn't like
Like
that.
the goat, the parrot,
My favorite characters from Disney Speedstorm.
I know, right?
and yeah, like Pete.
So yeah, then we have the Mad Doctor. So
Then from the Mad Doctor, you have the bats.
a single bat.
Skeletons.
A skeletal spider. An actual skeleton.
Fuck the skeletons.
Ah.
But yeah, this is like back at the time when like the greatest achievement of beating these games is getting the roll call to get another look at how much effort we put into making these sprites.
And apparently that is something like I guess I would recommend. Giving that YouTube video we were talking about. I would recommend giving them a shot because that is actually like he actually goes a lot into the like programming and like the like actual like code aspects of how they made this game and like linking all the different animated sprites together. It's kind of actually really neat, I think.
So I mean, if it wasn't immediately obvious from how many f-ups I made throughout the whole game, like this is pretty much my first time ever playing and like fully finishing the Mickey's Wild Adventure. Like my experience with Mickey Mania is primarily with the Sega Genesis and CD versions of the game, which I'd still say control a little bit better than this, but I also partially blame on the fact that this was a UK exclusive game, and 50k hertz isn't quite as smooth as 60.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
That, and also again, this was I think this was like outsourced to a slightly different developer anyway. But that's it. As Mickey reads the last of the script, we get our actual credits and can say that's the end of the game.
You
That's the
darn,
end.
that's
Yep.
the end. Designed by John Burton and Andy Ingram of Traveler's
Tales.
Yeah. I think
Now known for Legos and nothing but.
I don't know. I heard that Lego was it the Lego Star Wars or Lego Harry Potter that recently came out?
Trying to
Bruce
think.
Cockburn?
I know there was no, it was Lego Star Wars. There was like that whole Skywalker saga thing
Yeah.
that became like this whole like over the shoulder sort of experience.
It was.
Yep, it became like a huge. They basically like remastered like from the ground up all of the old Lego games with like full voice acting and all sorts of fun little bits in it. Bev vibrating
Just neat and
pen
all.
bush. I don't want to know anymore. John in the garage. Chris in distance. The Big Bang was witnessed by Paul. I remember when. Hunter. Oh, cute. They must have been really old on their team. I mean, it just seems like they had a really fun group of people working on this.
Yeah, I'm sure there was fun to be had while making this, or at the very least, some fun, some frustration, and some other stuff. Which, now that actually, I just remembered too. Not only was John Burton involved in this game's development, but also of all people, who was the guy that made God of War?
Wait, are you serious? Hey, I'm looking him up. Right now. God of War creator is Zeus. No, David Jaffe.
David Jaffe, yes, he was before he Tony Stein.
Lol, scrag.
Hey, but before he got his before he really made it, before he got his big break with the likes of Twisted Metal and God of War, he helped with the Mickey Mouse game, and this is the one.
Wasn't he also the one that had a really shit take when he was playing Metroid Dread?
The very same one.
Oh, I'm sorry, David Jaffe. You just gotta get good, my friend.
You gotta know the ins and outs of finding your secrets.
You heard about that, right, Doug?
No, I haven't actually.
There's this room, and it was one of those classic, you gotta shoot the walls to progress, and he had no idea how to do it, and he called that poor game design, and a lot of people point out, no, that's how Metroid works. It's...
Damn.
Man, I'm actually a little bummed the credits just ended so anticlimactically there, because I still remember from the Sega version of the game, there was this whole message at the very end where they just outright say, if you love the game, buy it twice.
That's a little sassy. But,
sassy, but at least I guess it shows that they had some confidence in their project, which, I'm not going to even mince words. Mickey Mania in general was always kind of a niche game, and a very niche game that they kind of just came and went, and everybody kind of forgot about it. Which again, it's kind of a shame because it had such nice animation straight from the people from the Walt Disney Animation team, and it's just it's a complicated feeling.
Yeah.
But alas, that's more or less it for our time with Mickey Mania / Wild Adventure, and say unless I'm super desperate, I don't think we're ever going to be touching this game ever again.
I think you have more than earned you've earned your ears, James.
You earned your ears.
Oh,
they're golden.
You've earned your ears. They're golden ears.
The golden ears.
Now, so yep. I guess stay tuned for either Illusion Island. Wow, even the demo they suck. No, stay tuned for either Illusion Island or Epic Mickey, whichever strikes our fancy first.
Woo! Yep.
I say that depends on the soonest Sam gets her controller situation taken care of.
It should be soon.
Screw you, internet online distributors. But yeah.
See you all later, Mouseketeers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Death in Europe.